Hi, you're in the shop at Deck Restoration Plus with the Wizard of Wood, Everett Abrams. Here today to talk to the potential customer and what you're looking for in regards to hiring a contractor to do the work on your property regarding cleaning and restoring different surfaces. The reason we bring this today is we want to talk about the market as it is today and what you should look for before you hire a contractor or as you hire a contractor to do your work. One of the things a lot of people put a lot of stock in is licensing and insurance. And licensing and insurance, depending on your state, really just shows that somebody has a legitimate business, they filled out the forms and did everything they were supposed to. But doesn't mean they have the knowledge regarding how to do the actual cleaning or restoring. So they have part of the equation, maybe not the whole equation. The other thing people look at is Angie's List, Home Advisor, Yelp, Thumbtack, and they go on the internet and they put a lot of credence in some of those things as well. Be careful with some of those because really contractors are paying to be on those, but that doesn't mean that they're licensed, insured, that they have the knowledge. Those sites do not check for those type of things. Facebook groups and ratings and some of that stuff, it can get very distorted. Family members go on. I've seen Facebook groups where somebody says, oh, this painter is the greatest in the world, and then his partner gets on and says, oh, they do great work, and then the sister, the brother, the mother, and the rest of the family all jump on too. So some of those things can be kind of distorted. So with all this stuff going on, we're going to talk today about some of the things you want to look for in a cleaning and restoring company. And first thing we'll talk about is what cleaners and restorers do. Cleaners and restorers actually help the contractor get a best end result. And what I mean by that is if you have the right cleaner and restorer, you're trying to get to a best result. There are good, better, and best results. And there's a lot of people that do good work. There's some people that do better work. Today we're talking about how you get the best results. And the way you get best results, exterior cleaning, wood restoration, and so forth, is by having right equipment, the right products, and so forth. And we'll take each one of those right now. The first thing we want to talk about is actually the cleaners themselves. And the way we want to look at it is we do not want to use water to just clean with or to blast with. You can have the right equipment, but if you're water blasting or you're just using water, that doesn't clean. So we want to use the right products. And I'm going to take that into the home and talk about things that you do in the home where that's also applicable. When we wash our clothes, we use soap or detergent to wash the clothes. We put it in the washing machine, it agitates, the detergent actually lifts the grease and the dirt, grime out of our clothes and leaves you nice clean clothes. Just using water might leave you a fair result, but using soap leaves you a best result. Same thing when we're cleaning exterior siding, we're restoring wood, we're cleaning a roof, we're cleaning concrete. These are the things that you want to think about is what are the right cleaners and restorers? Is my contractor using those products? Another one, real good example, we use this in wood a lot, is oven cleaner. You could scrub all day in an oven and get a fair result. We use the right product. It is a surfactant, it lifts off, it's 20 minutes and dwell time, and it's a wipe. And it's very easy. That's using the right product and getting a best result. So how that transfers over to what we're doing on our properties, be it residential or commercial property, is we want to use the right products for the job. So what happens is, say we're doing exterior house cleaning, or we're cleaning the siding of a house. We want to put on the right cleaner, it lifts off the mold and mildew, algae, whatever on the surface, and it's a light rinse. And then we have a clean surface. If it's wood, same thing. We want to clean, or we're stripping off a stain. It's all lift and off the surface and a rinse. So that is very important that whoever you choose is using the right cleaners and so forth, and they're just not water blasting. They may have the right equipment. They may use a pressure washer. They may use garden hoses. They may use whatever their avenue is to clean with. The point being is just taking a pressure washer, using a gun where the water comes out and just blasting water is vandalism in most cases. It's not doing anything. Blasting water is not cleaning. cleaning, you need to use cleaners and restorers. And you're going to look for someone to have a commercial grade type cleaner that they're using to achieve those results. So that's cleaning and restoring. When we talk about the equipment, we're looking for someone who is using the right equipment. They have a contractor grade type machine that can run equipment like this. And what happens is this is for concrete. And a lot of homeowners want their concrete, their pavers, their stamped concrete stored, cleaned, and restored. And what we see is a lot of people, they go out and they buy a pressure washer and you can only run a gun. And the gun's okay for a lot of stuff around the house, rinsing your car off, maybe doing some siding or some small jobs and so forth. But when it comes to some of the other jobs, a gun will just leave stripes into the masonry of the concrete surface. 1, 2, if it's pavers, it may loosen up the pavers and blow the sand out in between and blow out the sealer. The professional contractor more than likely is going to have a surface cleaner. And the surface cleaner is used to divert the pressure into a more even pattern on the surface and leaving a nice, clean, consistent result that does not leave striping. A professional contractor is going to have a good piece of equipment that runs a surface cleaner and use of a surface cleaner because it saves them a third to half the time. Just using a wand takes a lot of time. So that's looking for the right equipment. Another thing that comes up is pressure washing versus soft washing. Us in the wood industry, we've been using soft washing for a long time, relying on cleaners, strippers, restorers to actually do the work. Now, soft washing has become very popular with the roof washers, and what they do is they rely on these cleaners to clean the roof without using pressure. It can damage the asphalt shingles. So what happens is they're up there on the roof applying the cleaners to remove mold and so forth on your roof without using pressure. That's cleaning. Well, it's the same thing. Now, there's a lot of contractors out there that are saying, hey, we soft wash because somebody else said they soft wash. If you see them with a ladder up on the siding and they have the pressure washer gun right up to the siding, they're not soft washing. They may have their pressure turned down, but that's pressure washing. Not saying that pressure washing is not good, not saying that soft washing is better, vice versa, but the idea is whether you're using a low pressure rinse or soft washing is to rely on the cleaners and the restorers to do the work. Another thing we run into often is wood, and that's become quite an issue. At Deck Restoration Plus, that's our main focus, is wood restoration. And we see a lot of people now where they think just a pressure washer and water is going to do the work. If you rely on a pressure washer to do the work, it's not restoring. If we're restoring, we're actually using the cleaners and so forth, just like the Easy Off, to lift mold, mildew, and coatings up off the surface to make an easy rinse. So what happens is a lot of folks now, especially painters and some of the other trades, they're saying, hey, it's already painted, or it's too far gone, we got to paint, so forth and so on. That's probably the worst thing you can do for your deck, is put a paint or a solid stain on, especially a horizontal surface. Because what happens is, it's solid, it's film forming, and the wood's always moving, expanding, and contracting, and when it does, it loosens the paint or the stain that you've put on the wood, causing a lot of peeling. Now, a lot of contractors now say, hey, you just got to go over it now because you already did it. Not necessarily the case. Using the right products, you can lift and restore the wood. So you don't necessarily need to use paint, and if you use paint or stain, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Sometimes you can get back to the original surface of the wood. So there's a lot of things going on out there today, and that's what the reason for doing the video is people are just blasting with water, they're just painting over things, and the truth is there are plenty of quality cleaners, restorers, and products out there that work excellent, and if used correctly, and the people with the knowledge that have these and use these are getting great results. They're the contractors you want to hire. Look for those contractors. When they come to do the work, see that they're doing this, ask questions about it. If you have any questions about anything in this video, please feel free to call our office, toll free 866-440-3325. Visit our website at www.deckrestorationplus.com. My name is Everett Abrams from Deck Restoration Plus. And so you know, why am I talking about power washing and cleaning when I'm a wood restorer guy? I also do a lot of pressure cleaning and other services with the work that we do. And I've been past president of Power Wash of North America, a member of the PWRA, the Pressure Washing Resource Association, also a member of the UAMCC, which is the United Mobile Contract Cleaners, and I believe a lot in standards and education, and those organizations both put out the right information and the education for our industry. So very involved with the industry, very involved with the cleaning, very involved with the restoring, and you've heard it all today from the Wizard of Wood, Deck Restoration Plus.